Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know if it's this video that will go up first or the next or this one. I don't know. One of the video will probably just come out because the previous video I recorded was a sister tag. That's a little bit more fun and stuff. And I think this one's a little bit more fun too as well. I'm not sure. It's a story time, but yeah. Let me get into the video real quick on what I'm about to talk about. So, about a week ago, I moved to my location that I'm in right now. I moved here and I drove my car from my destination. I drove my car from where I was coming from, to come to where I am right now. I drove my car everywhere. I drove it to my sister's place. I bought some food. I did that. I drove my car. My car was fine. Nothing was wrong with my car. And then again, I brought my entire life into my car with me from where I was coming from. So my back seat, my trunk was full with all my stuff in there. So I was like, okay, I brought my car here. Everything was fine. Everything was peachy good. Then he came down, I think Saturday. Drove my car all day Saturday. Nothing was wrong with it. I was on my way to my cousin's niece's birthday party because she turned 1. So I went there, drove my car, went to my cousin's place, helped them unpack and all that stuff, the stuff that they had from the party, did that, all that stuff. We came back to my sister's place and then we watched a movie here at my sister's place. Everything was fine. The thing that should have caught us at this point was when I started looking for my car keys. We were looking for the car keys for about, let's say, 15 minutes or so. We could not find my car keys, and then eventually we found my car keys. That should have already let us know that we shouldn't even be going. We shouldn't be going anywhere, anyways. At the airport, so I wanted to go drop off my cousin at her sister's place. That's like already giving us a red flag that we shouldn't be leaving late at night. Anyways, we left my sister's place like around 2 in the morning. So I dropped off my cousins and stuff. I dropped them off. My car started doing this weird shaking thing, and it was making a noise that I've never heard my car do before. I was like, okay, everything is okay. And mind you, in the back of my head, I was thinking, Toby, check your tires. So I checked, because usually if your tire is low, there's a sound that you hear it make. I was like, okay, I'll check my tires. I checked my tires. Everything was okay. My tire wasn't flat. Nothing was wrong with my tires. Still drove my car. I was like, when I get back to my place, what I'm going to do is make sure I'll just give my car a break, because it's gone through a long journey anyways. I need to let my car take a break. I know my car. I need to let it take a break, let it just relax, and just let it recruit from all the journey it's gone through, and then we can go back to normal scheduled business. I dropped my cousin off, and then as I left my cousin's place, the sound started getting even worse and worse and worse. I was like, oh my god, would this take me back home? And that's what was in the back of my head. I was like, would this take me back home? Y'all, not even driving 5 minutes away from my cousin's place, y'all, I just heard my car just grrr, grrr. Like, I was like, what the heck? My car just stopped. Well, I had to stop the car, but I just stopped in the side of the road, and I just called my cousin. I was like, oh look, I think something's wrong with my tires. I came out of my car, y'all. My tires literally came out of my car. I don't know how that is possible, because before I left where I was coming from, everything was okay. I checked my tires was okay. Nothing was wrong with anything in my car. So I was confused. I was like, what is going on? How did the bolts from the, the things you used to hold the tire, how did that come? Like, all 4 of them came off of the tire. So the tire itself came out of the car. So all you could, and the tire was like stuck to the bumper of my car. It was stuck to it like that. Yeah, if I was on the freeway, I feel like things would have been a little bit worse than what it was. Y'all, I was just grateful. In my head, I was like thinking, dang, I have to spend more money, because I had to think about, oh, I have to tow this car. Then I had to figure out how the bolts came off, what exactly made the bolts on the tires come off. So I called my cousin. My cousin brought a car down, came to meet me there. Yo, I should know how to change a tire. My dad has shown me, a friend of mine has shown me multiple times how to change a tire. I refuse to learn how to change a tire. But I know the things you need to use to change a tire, y'all. I just brought everything out. My cousin met me there And then we're literally just standing there, like we don't know what to do at this point. Like there's nobody to help us. Everybody at this time was asleep. We're not waking anybody up to come and help us. So I called my mom. I was like, look, something happened with my tires. Is there someone that can help me? Blah blah blah. And the place where I parked my car on, it was on the road. The surface is not flat. It's like those bumpy kind of roads. So it was like if I was to change the tires there, it was going to be difficult. So I have to move it to a flat surface to be able to fix the tire. Y'all, thank God for some person that just stopped on the side of the road and just, do you need help? Thankfully, this person was also Nigerian, so that even made things even better for me. So I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. This person is Nigerian. They'll be able to help. Blah blah blah. The drama of it all that night. So I brought out all my stuff to use to fix the tires. The things, I don't even know what they're called. I need to learn about cars fast and quick because this is ridiculous. I cannot be in this situation anymore because I'm not in a place where I can just call up people to come and help me anymore, because not everybody around me here knows about cars. So I have to truly learn. So the drama of us just getting the tires, at least what we're trying to do is take one bolt out of each of the tires, like the 3 other tires, and just to make sure that tires hold, and just pull it up to like a driveway of like a, I think it was DD Discounts that was there. Just pull it up to that parking lot and just leave it there, and then come back the next day to figure out what was going on with the car. Because at this point the person was trying to help us, but they could not get the thing to lift up because of the surface of where my car was at. The drama. I was like, okay, so now to find a tow company. If we're not, so she just towed the car, and at this point I didn't even care about the amount anymore. I was just like, let me just get my car to a place where it's safe, because if I was going to leave it there, they were going to tow it from where the state was going to tow it away from where it was. That's so I was like, I'm not leaving my car there. I'm just going to take it with me. I would just rather pay the money by myself and then just know where I towed my car to. And then we called. There were no places open that late at night, because at this point it was like 3 in the morning. So I was like, okay, we found one place that was open. They now said for them to come up there to cost me $150, and then after that $150 I had to pay the guy another amount, and then I paid him another amount. So altogether it was gonna be like $300 just to tow the car. I was like, look, at this point I just wanted to give in and pay the $300, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll pay it. But then the guy that was with us was like, oh, he has roadside assistance. I could probably use his roadside assistance, blah blah blah, like that. So we called the other tow company, and was like, we hung up the phone on the other one that was talking, that was gonna charge me like $300. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll go with the guy's roadside assistant. I wanted to use my sister's, but as me and my sister was with me, they will be able to come there and help. But my sister was not there, so they could not help. They would not be able to come there to help because my sister was not there. Okay. So at this point, when we called the other tow truck, another tow person was driving by, and he saw us and he stopped too as well. So we're like, oh, can he just tow the car for us to the DD Discount that is nearby, instead of me towing it to another place? And the guy was like, oh, it's gonna cost us $40. And I was like, oh dang, I don't have cash on me. We'll have to go to an ATM to get cash. So the guy that was with us was like, hey, he has some change in the car. We'll just give him a few change, maybe like $10, to just tow it to the DD Discounts and then call it in, and we'll figure out our way from there. The guy was like, oh no, $40. I was like, okay, $40, that's fine. We'll give you $40. We'll go to a nearby Wells Fargo. I'll go withdraw out $40 from the ATM. That's fine. So I went to go withdraw $40, and at this point he was started arguing with us. He was like, oh, because the bumper is blah blah blah, he doesn't want to, he's not going to take charge if anything happens once he tows the car. We just said, look man, just tow the car, let's just be going, because it was cold, everybody was tired. Let's just tow this car, let us go. Like, all this talking that you're doing is unnecessary. Just tow the car and let's be going and keep it moving. This one, he was just giving us story up, and I was like, at this point I was just pissed. I was like, man, are you going to tow the car, collect $40 and let us go? So I went to go get cash out. So it was like, oh, instead of us towing it to the Nigerian guy that was helping us, instead of us towing it to the DD Discounts, we can tow it to his apartment, because his apartment was not that far from where my car stopped at. I was like, okay, no problem, I will take it to the guy's place and we'll tow it there. At this point, me and my cousins, I love my cousin. Me and my cousin, at this point, we're like, she called me, said, Toby, send your location now. Send it now. So we know that this person is not going to come out kidnap you. She said, Toby, you just send it now. I said, I've heard you. I'm going to send it. Can you? At this point, everything everybody was just saying was not making sense to me, because I was just like thinking, let's just get this guy away. Send the location is not my priority. I quickly sent her my location. I was like, okay, that's fine. And at this point, my sister was also on the phone with me. My mom was on the phone with me too as well, just talking to me to make sure everything was okay, because you know this is America. You cannot just be going anywhere with anybody because you're Nigerian and you want to be doing this. So I had multiple people making sure that I was okay every step of the way. I was just not with a stranger anyhow like that. So I got the cash. We towed the car. We went to go drop it off at the guy's place. We now got to the guy's place, so this store man decided he wanted to act foolish. I don't understand, like, people, because you're helping, it's not like I'm not paying you, I'm paying you. Okay, this one decided he wanted to act foolish. And I said, oh, it is 45 he asked for. I said, 45, but I said you asked for 40. That's the specific amount you asked for. You did not ask for no freaking $45. So at this point, the Nigerian guy that was beside was, he already knew I was already getting upset. He was like, I should not raise my voice, that I should just calm down. And I was like, okay. I went to calm down. Like, maybe he was thinking, because he also had change on him, was thinking we're going to add that extra change with the $40. Like, but you asked for $40. We're not giving you tip, because before you even decided you wanted to tow the car, you gave drama and others. So I said, I beg, I don't have strength for this night. I just want to carry, I just want you to leave my car. Let me be going home. It's cold, it's late, I'm sleepy. I've done a long journey from where I was coming from, and for this to happen to me, and then you're piling your own $45 on top of my head. I said, Uncle, can you just carry go? I don't have strength at all. I was just, at this point, I was just annoyed and I was just ready to go. I was like, okay. We towed the car, we left it there. And then my cousin dropped me off at home, and then she went back home. Y'all, last weekend was just, it was something serious. And at this point, I was just getting discouraged, because I was like, okay, I moved for this to happen. Like, what the heck is going on? I was just like, ugh. Then I tried to look at the positive of the situation, because this could have been something way worse. I could have hit somebody else, and somebody else hit me too as well, and people's life would have been in jeopardy. So I was just grateful it was just only me, and nothing happened to me. I was not scratched, nothing. It was only the tires and then my bumper too as well. We can live with the bumper being like damaged or whatever. I can deal with that. That's something that can be fixed. Losing somebody's life is not something that you cannot bring that back. So I'm just grateful, all in all, that everybody was fine, everybody was okay. But yeah, y'all, that's how my I don't even understand how like all 4 bolts, I could not find them. I was using my flashlight on my phone to look for it. Did not find anything. So the next day, this Sunday, we went to, that's another story. We went to O'Reilly, and I specifically told the guy. I told him specifically what I was talking about from the distance. He sold me the parts. Went to the apartment where I want to go fix my car. The freaking bolts did not even go in. Y'all, at this point I was just pissed. I was like, I told him twice. I said, it's the little thing the bolts thing to tighten the tires. That's what I'm looking for. I told this guy twice the wrong thing. So I had to go back again to O'Reilly to go get the correct part. I was like at this point, because I just wanted my car back. My poor little baby has been through it. That car got me through I'm like, that poor little thing just let me get my car, let me be going. You've sold me wrong parts. Let's just move on, and let me just. At this point, I was just tired. Even now, I'm a little scared to drive my car, but I have to drive it. I cannot just be afraid to drive my car. My car is okay, but I have to just make sure everything is okay on the car as I'm going on and stuff like that. But shout out to my mom, shout out to my cousin, and my cousin's friend too as well, because they were all there with me in the cold, trying to thug everything out. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs. They were all there with me on the phone, making sure I was okay, making sure we're all making sure each other were okay throughout the entire thing. I'm grateful. My family are the best. best people ever, 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 ever. They just made sure that I was okay, made sure my car was okay, and all that stuff. So shout out to all of y'all. But yes, guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my story time. I was frustrated, but it is what it is. Life happens. You cannot just be sad because life happens. You have to move on, and that's what I had to learn myself. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.